All right, y'all. All right. Hey, y'all, give me a quick second, fam. I'm gonna share this out to the family, and we will be getting started. Let me get my groove music on. Give me a quick second, y'all. Hope everybody is doing well. It's a great day to be in crypto, family. Great day to be in crypto. Hold up. Almost finished. All right. All right. So here we go. Hold up. All right. Don't go nowhere. We getting right. We getting right, y'all. You know, you be patient. Good things you have to wait for in life. Everything don't come fast. All right. We good. We good. We good. Grand Rising family. Want to welcome you to another episode of Max Crypto News, where we talk about these intangible coins at all times, family. As y'all see, we got a jam-packed screen today. We got some visitors up here, and we're gonna talk a little bit about crypto, a little bit about stocks and bonds. We can talk about gold and silver. We're gonna talk about everything that's dealing with finances, family, right? But like always, before we get started, you know what? I'm gonna give all before I give the panel members the opportunity to introduce themselves. First, let me tell you, family, if you're not subscribed to BitMax on YouTube, I need y'all to go and hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, hit that notification bell. So whenever any videos are done, you can get notified and you can get the bell wrong. Because you want that bell to be wrong, right? Because you want to get this information, because this information is life-changing information, right? Also, family, you know, I'm still offering this advanced crypto class. You got to the end of the month. Um, at the end of February, I will not offer it anymore. I'm only offering it up until February. So you can email me at bmac252.sf@gmail.com, or you can email me at maxcryptonews@gmail.com to get information, family. With that being said, I want to give my panel members the opportunity to introduce themselves to the family, and then we're going to get it in.
Hello, hello. Hey, this is Richard, the financial advocate, coming in from Little Rock, Arkansas. Checking in with Max Crypto News, and there's so much going on, so many nuggets about to be dropped. Man, I'm just proud to be here, and I got a lot on my mind. And we're gonna add to that. We're gonna talk about some real estate. Real estate often gets left out of the conversation, and we got to talk about some tangible, some real assets that we need to add and be thinking about on this journey on this planet Earth we're on right now?
Peace, family. This
Peace.
Master a long time since I've participated in one of these lives. It's great to see, brother Set Haru, brother Richard, and brother Leonard. Peace to you, fellas. And yeah, I just look forward to a great conversation. Like I said, it's been a while, and come here to get revved up with my brothers. So that's my piece.
Good evening, brothers and sisters. This is Brother Leonard Walker. It's also been a minute since we had one of these. With like I said, a lot of things have been going on. Good to see the brothers. Matt, good to see Master you, brother Rich, brother Seth Haru. Been going back and forth on Facebook with these brothers. Yeah. We got to talk about some things. Like the brother said, we had a change of guard, and the stock market has been doing some things, and some cryptocurrency's been doing some things. So, without further ado, I'm gonna let go ahead. You're gonna let go, brother Seharu, do the show and bring us in and give us this knowledge.
All right, family. So I appreciate y'all, brothers. We started this journey back in March. It's been about a year, y'all. Y'all really realize that it's February 2021. We actually started this financial literacy class where we was doing a show once a week. It was back in March of 2020. So it's almost a year, man. And it's good for us to come back, right? So, but let me share my screen because let me get my crypto addict, my crypto and lovers. Let's go ahead and get this started real fast, right? So let me share my screen and then we're gonna get started. Look at my groove music playing and we're gonna jump in this market real fast, family. All right. So first off, family, we can see the market cap for crypto is $1,171 billion, right? Bitcoin at $39,219. Now on the last show, family, I told y'all that where was this resistance that we needed Bitcoin to get over? I said it was a certain resistance that we needed Bitcoin to get over. And what was it? It was $38,691. Last time we hit it, we bounced, but look what we just did. What did I tell y'all earlier in the video today? Give me a thumbs up if you remember what I told y'all this morning. I said Bitcoin will push through that and 40,000 will be our target. Look where we at, family. Bitcoin has broke through this resistance at 38,000 and now we're headed toward 40,000. So there's really no resistance in the way between us and 40,000 right now. So $40,177.65 is our next line of resistance. So right now we got room to grow. Now, like I always say, Bitcoin is the parent. And where the parent goes, the children will follow, right? So we know that if Bitcoin continue this trajectory, which I expect is going to all weekend, wherein I would not be surprised if we be pushing the all-time high again by Monday. Do not be surprised, family. But we broke this resistance, so I can get rid of this. I can take this off right now. We made a new swing high right here. Damn, this chart looking real good. We got a bullish cross where the 13-day moving average crossed over to 34. And look at these candles. This is the 1 hour chart. Hey, we not oversold in the RSI. Expect Bitcoin to get to 40,000. That's all I'm gonna tell you. You can expect Bitcoin to get to $40,177 and test this. Look at it, it's going up right now. Right now as I speak. Look, 30, let me get out of here. Because I don't want to stay on Bitcoin. But it done got up to $39,492. Right? So Bitcoin is moving good, family. You know, so like I said, we're gonna move. All right, family, y'all know I've been promoting this pie network. Everybody want to get a piece of the pie, right? Because we like pie, you know what I'm saying? But this pie that I'm talking about is the pie network, right? This is a network where you get free coins, right? So I'm gonna play this and so y'all can hear it yourself.
The future of money is evolving rapidly, and no one wants to be left behind. Mining Bitcoin is time and energy intensive, requires extensive physical resources, and advanced technical knowledge. Introducing Pi, the first and only digital currency you can mine on your phone. That's big. This novel approach, developed by Stanford PhDs, allows you to mine cryptocurrency on your phone by leveraging your existing social connections with no cost and no battery drain. Have a phone? You've got Pi. It's time to join the revolution. Download Pi today for Apple or Android and get your piece of the pie.
All right, family, it's a link in the description. If you want to sign up, you want to get the free pie, listen, family, you just download the app to your phone and you get the pie. Now, it doesn't actually mine, y'all. It says that it mines the coin, but the coin do not mine on your phone. The coins are already mined through Stellar, but what happened is it releases the coin to you. So when your hash rate is the speed at which it releases the coin to you on your phone. So it's not actually mining, but that's what they say, but it's actually releasing the coin to you, right? And it's free. It don't cost nothing. You get a piece of this pie. The Pi Network will be going live the end of 2021 into 2022. When I mean live, I'm talking about the Pi coins will be hitting the market. Once the Pi coins hit the market, the value will come, all right? So I just got to throw that in there, y'all. Know I got to pay my bills real fast. Let's get back to the chart, all right? So you got Ethereum, Ether, $1,675, family. Ethereum was over $1,700 today. We're gonna take a quick peep at it. We ain't gonna stay at Ether too long. We're gonna take a quick peep at it, right? I told y'all this morning. Hey, look, I don't want to keep tooting the same horn, but I told y'all something this morning. Now, what did I say this morning? I said that Ether was going to get over 1,700 because Bitcoin was going to break that barrier. Now, we just saw Bitcoin broke the barrier, right? Now, right now, Ethereum is in a consolidating. But look where it got to. It got to $1,755. I called it this morning and said what it was going to do. But it hit some resistance. This is a new all-time high. This is a new all-time high. Now, since we're speaking of Ethereum, you can see it was a pullback. So we under 1,600, but it's nothing to stop it because it's at an all-time high. It has never been this high before. So it's no resistance. The only resistance that we have on Ethereum is this. And is this right here. So hold on, I ain't got my chill music playing. Hold on, let me get my music back playing. Hold on. All right, so the only resistance that we have for Ethereum is this. Where's that link at? Right here. It's a record. It's a record 6.5 billion futures open interest signals. Traders are bullish on Ethereum. So what's going to happen is they about to start allowing future contracts on Ethereum starting, I think, February the 8th or the 9th. Now, this is it's a gift and a curse. The reason why it's a gift and a curse is because a lot of these hedge funds, they short stuff. And the last time something like this happened was in 2017 with Bitcoin. And they shorted Bitcoin. And when they shorted it, the price of Bitcoin fell. And this is what I'm worried about with Ethereum. I don't know if they're going to short it or they're going to long it. But this is the problem. Now, I don't know, man. But last time they shorted Bitcoin and the price of Bitcoin plummeted. soon as these futures was launched. So you take it with a grain of salt, man. Take it how you want to take it. But I'm kind of worried about it because I feel like they're gonna short it. But what Reddit in them and the Wall Street people did, I don't know if they shorting stuff. But if they short it, I think the price is gonna go down, y'all. I'm just gonna be honest with you. I call it the way I see it. All right, XRP at 43 cents. Man, oh man, 43 cent XRP. Polkadot at $20. Cardano, listen, Cardano, this is gonna be the month of Cardano. ADA, February is Cardano month, family. Cardano will run this market for the month of February. The month of February is going to be ran by ADA. So if you are strapped in, you ready to take it to the moon, right? Because I'm telling y'all, because ADA is headed to the moon. Matter of fact, we gotta talk about this moonshot with ADA. Because I'm sorry, y'all, but I gotta play it. I'm sorry, but is ADA headed to the moon, and we gotta let the clock tick, cause TikTok, baby.
Drive safe.
ADA headed to the
What do we do with our son gone off to college?
What you'll do is claim a tuition
I
tax.
remember when ADA was 10 cents.
Clock ticking, ticking like tick-tock, moon suit. We about to lift off, tick-tock. Got you looking at your wristwatch. Don't hip-hop, cause we about to moonshot.
Hey, y'all, ADA headed to the moon. And when they head to the moon, I'm going to be strapped on to that rocket so I can take these benefits and profit, right? I don't want to be left behind. I want to make sure I get to the moon with them, baby. At 53 cents. Wow, ADA is on the move. Litecoin at $158.81. You got Chainlink at $25. Everything looking good, y'all. Binance Coin at $65. I'm glad I transferred something into Binance Coin. I took some profit and I put it into Binance. I'm glad I did. You got Bitcoin Cash at $4.69 and Stellar at 34 cents. Fellas, I want to let y'all get in because hold up, before I let y'all get in, I got one more commercial. Y'all know I've been promoting this GSX coin. The GSX is a gold secured currency, right? And it's backed by gold. So I want y'all to check this video out. And it's a link in the description if you want to sign up. But check it out, family.
Introducing gold secured currency.
There we go. I'm going to get it full screen.
Currency, better known as GSX. The first of a new genre of currencies called growth coins. A growth coin combines all of the best elements of a stable coin, an investment coin, and a traditional cryptocurrency into one secured currency. The benefits. 1. It's backed. GSX is trust-backed by land rights and gold. The starting value has been set with the assets backing GSX, now with many large-scale mines and refineries being added. These include a number of future alluvial and hard rock gold mines, copper mines, a tantalum mine, a nickel mine, and a lithium mine. 2. Trust ownership. GSX holders are the trust beneficiaries of all land rights. What this means is that even if something was to happen to Apollo FinTech, the assets would be sold and the proceeds would go directly to the holders of GSX. 3. Growth. There will be a continual increase in the amount of mineral-rich land and gold backing of GSX. 50% of the metals mined after expenses and expansion will back GSX, so the asset value will grow constantly. The first-year minimum asset goal is $7 billion, making the individual asset value 23 cents to the US dollar per GSX. Second year is $20 billion in assets, making the asset value 66 cents per US dollar per GSX. And the third year is $30 billion in assets, making the asset value $1 per GSX. This trend should continue along a similar pace. 4. Audited. GSX gold and metal reserves will be continuously audited by some of the most respected auditing firms such as BVA. 5. Dividends. GSX holders are entitled to yearly dividends of 50% of all gold and metals mined and refined after expenses and expansion. 6. coin burned. 50% of the 10 billion offered that is not sold in CDE will be burned. The value will move to the surviving GSX. 7. Redeemable. GSX will be redeemable for its gold value, so it will help to maintain a more constant price. 8. Quantum resistance. GSX will be one of the first quantum-resistant stable coins with the integration of the quantum steel cryptography algorithm. 9. Participation. GSX is more than an investment. It's an experience. Holders will be able to visit and stay at the main mine at the GSX Visitor Center. They will be able to participate in elements of mining, such as testing out equipment, watching explosives, prospecting with the pros, testing, and many more experiences that offer the true gold rush thrill. Furthermore, the team is planning to put up 24/7 live feed cameras, allowing holders the ability to take part in the action from the comfort of their home. Gold-secured currency is a new kind of investment, an investment that allows its holders the ability to watch their net worth expand, to collect profits, and even participate. Take part in the world's newest and most innovative financial tool and take part in history.
All right, family. It's a link in the description if you interested, and it will be a link in the description if you're interested in signing up with GSX. Right now, you get a 17% buying bonus today. The coins are 10 cents a coin. If you use the link that will be in the description, you get an extra 5% plus the 17%, right? The roadmap is here. Everything is here. You can research this, family, and check it out yourself to see if it's something that you're interested in. With that being said, man, I'm gonna open up the mic to y'all, man, so y'all can reach y'all mic, man. Y'all can jump in at any moment. Just say y'all piece. So I ain't just holding the mic, family.
Okay, well, now I see you. I'll jump in here first. I gotta say, I was always a skeptic of Bitcoin. Me and my brother, we talk quite often, man. He got me on Bitcoin. I still don't quite understand it, so I'm not putting all my nest, but I can definitely tell you, Sarah has guided me to double my returns. I would definitely say that. Let me just give him a shout out when it comes to that to the crypto. And then also I also invested into the GSX. Not a whole lot of money, but I kind of feel like that the value of it is right now. It's only 10 cents. I think the value of that could easily be around like $200 or $300. But that's just my opinion. But nevertheless, Bitcoin and cryptocurrency, like I said, I don't necessarily understand it as much. This is why I surround myself around people like Seth Haru. But I do understand money, and I understand a little bit about stocks. I'm an expert. And I would definitely, I remember, if anybody remember me, I remember telling people, to invest in banks. And some people kept calling me crazy. I'm like, look, you invest in banks, man. And specifically, I was telling people to invest in Ally Bank, PNC Bank, et cetera, et cetera. Ally Bank was trading $17 and some change. It is an online bank. Ally Bank was paying people like one of the highest interest rates in terms of having a savings account. Like right now, it's only paying you like a half a percentage, 0.5%. Nevertheless, if you bought shares of Ally when they were like $17 or 20 some odd dollars, Ally Bank shares now are 40 some odd dollars a piece. So, I mean, then on top of it, you get a 60-cent dividend on top of the PNC. I think the low they were at, I think when I bought them, they were like maybe 90 some odd dollars. Like right now, PNC is at 150 some odd dollars per share, 150 some odd dollars per share is your fourth dividend. Also, there's like El Dorado Resorts that merge and end up, I think they're called like CZR or Caesar, whatever it is. It deals with like online gaming and stuff, if I'm not mistaken. That stock was in like the low 20s, the low mid-teens. That stock there was like $82 to $83 a share. So, yeah. So, I mean, there is money to be made in the stock market. And one other thing I'll say, and I'll put the mic, I have learned, obviously, save your money. Make sure that you have some savings. And I'm a big advocate of save money. But I will also tell you, based and one of the brothers probably going to chime out to me, the rate of inflation on average is 2%. The bank does not pay you 2% of your money. The best interest rate to get from probably from bank line because they don't have an actual physical, so many physical, locations. And even online banks now, because of where everything is happening, they have cut their interest rates. They have. And so what I have learned to do is use stocks as my bank. Use stocks like AT&T or any other stock. And some people may say, well, you crazy for investing in AT&T. Trust me, no, I'm not. AT&T barely moves up, barely moves down. They might go to $27. They might hit 30. They usually hub around $28, $29. But listen to when I say this. I know AT&T has a lot of right now working out getting rid of TV. On top of that, they have a big plan rolling out for HBO subscription with HBO. Zack Snyder, with the whole comics, he's got Justice League coming there. It's gonna be God versus Kong, Harry Potter series. All this stuff is coming on HBO Max. HBO $40 a share. Trust me when I tell you, they're gonna hit about $20 a share, and then a lot of that debt they have is gonna be going away. AT&T paid $2.08 per share that you own. Now, I'm gonna give you some free games. Some people may say that I'm crazy, but this is the type of stuff that I do. I use AT&T as a bank because if you take your bank, if you take money and put it in a bank, it's gonna pay you 0.5% on how much money that you have. I have no idea. AT&T take that same money that you have saved up and buy a bunch of in the company that pays dividends that barely move. That dividend money to drip, which means to be reinvested into the company, give you more money. That way, you're investing in stocks with your savings. They're paying you a lot more money than what the banks do. And if you ever need the money, just sell the stock. Just sell how much you need. You have already increased your money. And I'm saying this because I have done that. Now I'm not saying this, but I'm telling you, banks are ripping. They're ripping a lot of people off. They're ripping people off. But there's doing things like that always to get around them. Get you a better interest rate on your money. Get you a better interest rate. But anyway, that's my piece.
Hey, family. Just to build on what Master you were saying, banks literally make $1 out of 15 cents. You put your money in the bank, and I don't even think a bank right now is giving you 0.5. I think they're giving you about 0.25%. That is a quarter of a penny. At most, maybe 0.40. Any brick and mortar bank, you're looking at like 0.25. So when we think about that, all right, to put $1 in a bank, all right, if you put $1 in the bank January 1 and left it in there till December 31st, all right, in that year, all that dollar will have gained is 1/4 of a penny, all right, not a penny, not so you have $1 point. You don't even have 101. You have $1 point $1 point a quarter of a penny. So that is, but yet still a bank could turn around and give you a loan for 6%, 7%, 12%, 14%, 18%. Okay, so they're using your money to make more money. So what the brother's saying, okay, is you have these stocks like AT&T, McDonald's, Public Storage, Duke Energy, a lot of them. ETFs, all ETFs pay a dividend, right? So you have that. I've been researching bonds here lately because that's the thing that I'm probably going to go into next, to where I'm getting money, residual income every month off of a bond, right? But what he's saying is if you're going to save money in a steady stock like AT&T, like it doesn't fluctuate, right? But even if the stock value goes down, you're going to get a dividend because they're going to pay you to hold that stock, right? So, what you do is you say, all right, so like I said, $27, let's say you got $300 to put in the bank for your savings, you take them about $300 worth of AT&T stock. Okay, if they're paying, like I said, if they're paying, what he's saying, they'll give you a dividend, a quarterly dividend, plus they pay you a higher percentage, okay, a yield. All right, so inflation is 2%, right? If you put $10,000 in the bank, right, on January 1, on December 31st of that same year, you'll have $10,000, right? But because of inflation, which means the cost of everything else is going up. Because of inflation, your $10,000 will be worth less than what it was worth when you first put it in. How do you offset inflation? You offset inflation through buying stocks, buying stable stocks to pay a dividend, right? So that's an excellent strategy, right? And I'm pretty sure the brother, if you get in contact, he can explain more about that. But I'm gonna tell you, ETF right now is doing pretty well for me, okay? And that is YOLO, YOLO. You only live once. That is a marijuana ETF. I bought some shares of it for $11.90. It is up over 25 now. Over 25. And I was watching it as soon as the government, U.S. government, deregulated marijuana stocks are going to be careful, right? A lot of people are looking at, oh, I'm gonna buy this one, I'm gonna buy that one, I'm gonna buy Altria, I'm gonna buy Aurora. It's good to buy one stock, all right, but these individual marijuana stocks don't pay a dividend. YOLO pays a dividend. Okay, I forget, maybe about 40 cents, 30 cents, I forget what it is, right? But at $25, it's only gonna go up, right? So, marijuana stocks doing good. Video game stocks doing good. I got an ETF called Hero, right? All of this COVID stuff, people are buying more video games. Well, speaking of which, people, GameStop and AMC. Here's the thing about the market. Unless you bought that, somebody might have told you, hey, unless you bought that, there's no way anybody could have predicted. Anybody that bought that, right, was hoping, right? That's just like if you buy anything. So, I think this is going to be good. Okay, so you think so, but you don't really know, right? And, if you're fortunate enough, it'll do just like, jump up 3,000-4,000%, right? And then you sell it off, right? So, these type of things, that's, what happens is you suffer from FOMO. FOMO is fear of missing out, right? People look and say, oh, damn, man, I should have did this, I should have did this. You know what? Don't worry about that. Stay steady. Have a good stock strategy. Your tech stocks, your popular stocks. A lot of people look at Tesla. A lot of people look at Apple. A lot of people, these stocks, they go up and down, right? They split, but they don't pay a dividend, right? Typically, tech stocks do not pay a dividend because they take the money in profits and reinvest it back in the company. That's what raises their stock value up, okay? So this is something where, tech stocks, it's almost like a cryptocurrency. You set your stock at a certain price to sell. You buy so many, you set it at a certain price to sell, and when it hits that mark, it automatically sells off and you make your money. So that's how that works. ETFs, all right, and preferred shares, things that pay a dividend, right? These are things you want to hold on to because you're getting money either monthly or quarterly, right? And the more stocks, the higher the stock price, like one called PSA, Public Storage. Public Storage pays $8 a share, right? But it's like a $280 or $228. I think last time I looked it was $228, $220, something like that, right? It's over $200 per share. Well, if you're just starting out, yeah, you could buy partial shares, all right? But that's something to look at, right? Once you get going and you get a couple of thousand, you say, okay, well, let me get some of this, let me get some of that. Another thing to do is preferred shares, all right? Preferred shares are shares of stock where You don't have voting rights, but if something happens to the company, you get your money first. Okay, company goes under, you know, common share people, they don't get their money. Common share is what you normally see, McDonald's or whatever, what you see on the market. A preferred share, typically preferred shares are lower. In a preferred share, you have what you call par. Par is $25. You want to buy a preferred share for when the share is less than $25, because what could happen is you could be holding that stock, they could be paying you a dividend, and if the company decides to call your stock, say, all right, we want to buy all your shares back, they have to buy it for $25. So if you got 100 shares or something or whatever, and you bought them for like $18, $19, then this company is getting ready to buy them back from you for $25. So another way to make money. Plus, like I said, is they're paying you to hold the stock no matter how it performs. Energy stocks or the XL stocks. I got some XLE, that's oil, right? Of course, we know how oil was going down, it was doing bad. Now all of a sudden, the gas prices jumped up. XLE is doing good, right? See, so all of my stuff, I got some other things, but that's what is everything I have pays me a dividend. I got rid of the stuff that didn't. There's some stuff that was doing pretty good. OGIG, I had some of that. I let it go ahead and get up there a little bit. I said, let me sell this off and buy some more these things to pay me dividends. That's one strategy. That's a pretty easy strategy because for the beginner, you don't really have to pay attention. All right. You just, all right. You pay attention, but you know that, okay, I'm going to buy some of these stocks. While they're low, I'm going to buy a bunch of them. They $10, $11. You buy a bunch of these stocks while they're low. All right. Hold on to them. Watch them do what they do. Oh man, they jumped up. How high are they projected to go? Right. Maybe you want to buy some more, and then you look at what the average is, right? What your average between your low cost and your high cost is. Either way, that's the value of the stock. But as you buy these shares, you're getting money paid to you quarterly on a stock that pays dividends. Okay, so you fool around, you get enough of them, you fool around, get a couple of $100,000 just for holding these damn stocks. And you work your way up to that. So that's a good strategy. I said my wife and I, we were looking at some things. I'm getting ready to look at some bonds. Bonds, a lot of times, well, it depends. A lot of times what I've been seeing is the dividend pays less, but they pay you per month. Okay. Some of the bond prices are pretty low. So, if you got a nice little grip, so let me go ahead and do this. Right. And that's another way, like I said, that's another way of combating inflation is buying a bond, some bond stocks that pay you every month for holding them. Now you might get, like I said, is what a bond stock does is it breaks down the total. Like if it's $2 a share, right? If it's $2 a share, all right, then what it's going to do is divide that $2 by 12, and that's what you're going to get each month, right? That's what you'll get each month. So if you got a bunch of shares of that, that's a dime. You say, well, I'm not really making that much money, but you continuously, buy these, and you get to the point where you're not buying this stuff with your money. You're buying the stuff with the compounded interest that you make off of your investment. That's where you want to go, to where I'm not spending my own money. I'm spending, but it takes a little bit to get there. But starting out, at least that's giving you some money back. You're not, in the bank, like I said, you can have $10,000 in the bank, right? And with $10,000 in the bank, you will get, like, at the end of the year, you'll only get, let me see, if it's 0.25%, you're only getting not even $250, maybe $25 off of $10,000 in the bank. Why would you do that when if you had, if you bought some bonds, Maybe you get 250, maybe you get 500, right? That's better than 25. So yeah, that's I'm glad, the brother dropped it, because that is a great strategy. That's a great financial strategy, is using that for a bank. A bank is a bank is a bank is a bank. I know you got these, advertising, this, that, and other, and these people and those people. All banks operate pretty much the same principles. Okay, banks are about making money, and they're gonna make money with your money. So that's my piece. Go ahead, brother Rich.
Oh man, you guys are dropping some knowledge tonight, and I want to back it all up, and like what I'm always talking about, the financial literacy part of all of this. And my message to those who's watching this video is to get involved with your finances. I use a hashtag called give your money direction. And like the brother said, he understand money. My thing right now is I'm understanding these percents. Cause just like what the brother was saying, in the savings account, a whole year, $25 for all that money. If you get a good ETF, and I use Stash, the S&P 500 one, I think it's running like on a 5-year average, it was like 16%. So now you come on down to the Bitcoin, and you got some of these coins jumping at 15% in a day. I mean, so you have to manage all of this, and I try not to. Right now, anyway, at the stage I am doing the investing, I see a lot of people investing, and that's good. But see what happens when you don't have the financial literacy part. What happens when you haven't dealt with an emergency fund and something happens, then you have to dip into that account. What happens when you don't understand the tax? See, this tax season, the tax implications of all you're doing. What happens when you trying to invest in those stocks and Bitcoin and buying in the bank, but you got a lot of debt on your credit card because this is a pandemic. I mean, it's so much to it that if I just point you in one direction and not showing you the foundation, so that the financial literacy, what it does, it just helps you make the best decision. It's like playing chess. We need to get back to playing chess and understanding that it's a game of strategy. Each piece on the table does a certain move, and you have to learn those moves. It's not like checkers that's pretty straightforward. You might change the rules. We go long distance when you get crowned. But when you understand chess, and understanding it's a strategy, putting that queen in position because she make these moves that the king can't make. All of that in terms of clip and cube. I mean, everything, when you look at the money that we're spending, being taxed, being charged fees, I mean, you have to look at everything you're doing. And I try to stress, because I know it's the truth, that when you have a foundation in financial literacy and hang around people that's talking about taxes, that's talking about the new government programs, the SBA, the accent program. I gave you one right, didn't even catch it. I know the accent program by the SBA. So you can get your credit score and develop that sole proprietorship into an LLC. See, people want to go and be an LLC when they don't even want to be a sole. I mean, it almost gets frustrating. But again, when you have the knowledge that'll help you sleep a little bit better, not worry as much, not, oh, I got to pull this money out in 3 days because you don't have an emergency fund. That's why we tell you get an emergency fund, because you might have something come up and you ain't got 3 days to transport from that wallet to that account to that card. And people will get rushed. They have an accident at their home and they in such a rush, they don't file it right because they rush it. They panic. They ain't looked at their policy. You know, we're doing all this. Do we have insurance? It's so many levels to it. And I don't want, for me anyway, and this is just me because I really believe in having a blueprint when you building something so that you know exactly what you're trying to get. But I encourage everyone on this call to get involved. You need financial literacy so you can learn these words, dividends and ETFs. And, you know, when a person has to stop and re-explain all of that, you lose the momentum. But everybody is not, and that's the financial list again. Everybody is different. Everybody's at a different stage. You may not need, if you're 20 years old, you may not need to be in bonds. Bonds are not aggressive. You got to know the different levels and where you are so that when you get towards retirement, that might be the time to hit bonds. So you don't have to try to learn Forex. So you don't have to be timing the market and catching FOMO. People don't know what FOMO is, you know? So it's so much to it. And it's marketing. The bank is everybody is marketing. So we got to have a firm foundation in all these skill sets so that we can continue to grow. Because I noticed the market, hey, like said earlier, it's the weekend, Bitcoin jumping up. When the stocks shut down for whatever they reason, Bitcoin comes around. Then you got, I caught the silver craze looking at them guys Monday morning. I went and saw some silver. Now, again, I was on the silver journey, but I learned from the last time I saw some to exactly what they want so that you can sell it quickly. See, if you got these big old bars and they got to test the bar and question the name on it, all of that stuff, man, adds up when you in a jam and you need to get this money. So I've learned what they are looking for. And I'm thinking about doing a course on metals. But man, I learned a lot when I hit that lick Monday morning. It was at the top. And by the time Tuesday came around, this thing had dropped. I could have went back, got it back, and just kept on going. I mean, so same thing with Bitcoin. It turns so quick. 30%, man, I can see 30% today and not have to wait a whole year to see 30%.
Yeah. You know, y'all, when you listening to y'all, especially about banks and interest, y'all led me right where I wanted to go, and didn't even know it. Because you know we're in the age of decentralized finance now. You know what y'all talking about are centralized banks. Well, we're moving into decentralized banks, and this is the article that came out today. I'm gonna play this article, y'all. And it's about a bank, a crypto custodian protege gets national charter from the OCC. So this is about to be the second crypto bank that's in America. So I'm gonna play.
Crypto custodian Protego gets national charter from the OCC. The Office of the Comptroller of the Currency has granted another crypto firm a national charter. On Friday morning, Washington-based institutional crypto custodian Protego is the second crypto-native firm to get national licensing from the OCC. The new charter is conditional, and Protego is authorized as a national trust bank rather than a traditional bank, meaning that it will not handle deposits. Interestingly, Protego is a relatively new firm and is still in the process of organizing. It will have 18 months to launch operations before the current charter expires. The OCC is the Office of the U.S. Treasury responsible for regulating national banks. Over the past year, it has made much work of integrating crypto into that purview, including giving the first national charter of this kind to Anchorage just last month. Not everyone has been happy with the OCC's interest in onboarding crypto firms. A consortium of state banking regulators recently filed suit against the OCC over Figure's application for a national charter, claiming that the OCC is stretching the definition of a bank beyond recognition.
So in short, y'all, we have these crypto banks that's coming out, and that's the crypto banks. But let's just talk about some of these exchanges since y'all talking about interest rates, right? So Let me take y'all to Bankroll. All right, let me hook my wallet up to this real fast. Now, Bankroll pays you 365% APY for having your stuff here. So let me sign in. And this is every day. Every day, you get paid interest for having your crypto here. Right now, with this one in particular, because I'm about to show y'all a couple of them. I'm gonna show you some that's paying you over 1,000% a day. 1,000% a day. And I even got a new one that's over 1,000,000% a day. Now that one I'm saving for the crypto class. You gotta be in the crypto class to get that one. But look, let me show y'all something, man. Let me refresh my screen. Because I want y'all to see that crypto has done just killed that interest rate. If you got your money in a bank account and they not giving you no interest, that's a good idea though. I don't know, because I got stocks that pay dividends. I know that's a good idea. But I just want y'all to see dividends on steroids. Right? Let's just look at it. Let's look at the future. Now, this right here is Bankroll Flow. Now, there's a link in the description how you can sign up with this now. Now, you see, I got 7 Bankroll. Now, what I do is, my strategy in the morning is I take my stuff out and in the evening I roll. So, but listen, but I want y'all to see the interest rate. Now, with Bankroll Flow, Bankroll Flow provides 365% APY on player deposits with passive play. That's 365% APY, man. That's 365% right there. Right, that's just Bankroll Flow. Now, this is all one big bank, in other words. Is right. So let me take you away from there to Stronghold. And this is all connected. And this is why crypto is going to tear this world apart as far as banks. All right, now Stronghold. See how much Stronghold? Stronghold is 136.42% APY. Now Stronghold changes. This is all on one. This is just Bankroll now. This is I ain't left Bankroll yet. Now Stockpile. Stockpile pays you. Let's see how much they pay you. They pay you 131.45% APY. They call it the drip. You know, Master, you were talking about dripping earlier today. I ain't say that when we were talking, right? But listen, this is dripping right here. And look at the percentage. 100. This is for Stockpile, right? Now, let me keep you going. Stack. Now, mind you, this is all on one platform. I ain't left yet. We still on Bankroll. Stack pays you. See how much Stack pay. Where is it at? They peg 1-on-1. I don't know. I don't know about Stack. So I ain't gonna even say right now because I can't see it to show you. Yeah, I can't see it. They may not. Stack might be one that don't. Okay, well they don't. Then fuck it. Okay, but you see what the other ones do, right? So let me take you somewhere else. Cause see, this is why I deal with crypto, y'all. This is something called pancake swap, right? You got your syrup pool. So y'all pancake lovers, y'all need to come on and sign up with pancake swap. Right? You sign up with pancake swap. Let me why we ain't connected. Let me go here. Let me see why I ain't connected. Let's see what's going on real fast. I signed in. I want y'all to see something now. You don't want to see some APYs. You want to see people making money every day. And like, now Pancake, now this coin is worth $2.81, right? So let me go to the pool. Let me go to the farm first, right? Let me get this. All right, so they paying 196.80% APY. This is daily, y'all. So this is all decentralized finance, man. This is DeFi, wherein we're removing the middleman. You don't need no banks to get none of this stuff. Look at this one, 415.9%, 275.48%, right? If we go to the farm, or we're in the farm, let's go to the pool. Now look at the pools. No, that was the, hold up, let me go here. Hold up. No, that ain't where I want to be. Hold up. Something going wrong here. All right, you know what? I'm just go to the lottery. Because my computer ain't looking right, so I don't know what's going on. So listen, on Pancake Swap, they have a lottery, y'all. Every day they have a lottery. The total pot is 122,513 cake coins that you can win. Now you see the price of the cake coins is $2.85. You multiply $2.85 times that amount. So you can see the total amount of the total pot for this lottery, right? So you can see the total amount for the pot, right? Now listen. All right, so if you get all 4 coins, like with your lottery, you get 4 numbers. If you get all 4 numbers matched, you win 61,257 cake. You multiply that times $2.85. This how much money you win. If you get 3 of the numbers, you get 24,503 cake. You multiply. If you get 2 of the numbers, so look. So what's good about this is you can see the past draw, so you can see how many people won on the last draw. One person won. They won 8,753 cake times 2. That's probably like $16,000-$17,000. And then 15 of them won that, right? But this stuff is right here every day. Hold up, I can't find, something ain't showing right. All right. This stuff is every day. Every day you can come here and get this stuff, man. And all right, here go the cake pool. That's what I was looking for. And I think the pool for the cake is 144.69. All right, now let me go ahead and end the damn show. Now listen. Y'all don't know how to get here anyway, so I ain't gotta worry about it. Now, Panda Yield. Let's look at Panda Yield. You want to look at some interest rates? Let me show you something, buddy. Let me show you why banks are dead. You see this APY? 3,457%. 3,455% APY. 3,266. Listen, you want to see why banks are, man, crypto is about to demolish banks. Let me see one with 4,000 or 5,000. Do we got, they done came down. The one of these was 5,000. Look at Bamboo and ADA. 3,453% APY. This shit right here is unheard of. Like, and let me take you to the pool. Look at this. This is my Bamboo pool. Look at the APY. 1,294.24%, man. Off what I get staked every day. And I got one that I can show y'all where it's $1 million. Right now, the APY, it was $1 million this morning. It probably done went down because it was brand spanking new. Where motherfuckers is making $50 to $100 every hour. And only thing with that APY, that $1 million, only thing you had to spend was $100 and brought 2 coins. $100 and brought 2 coins, and every hour you was making $50. That's if the APY stayed where it was at. Now, if it went down, it's probably going to go down because it ain't going to sustain it. But can you imagine that? So listen, when we're talking about, and look, let me get away from Pandora. Y'all don't need to see Panda yield. So when you're talking about interest rates and banks, this is why decentralized finance is here. This is why you're gonna have DeFi banks, man. They're already here. They're already here right now. NEXO, which I've been talking about, they pay you daily interest. They pay you daily interest on 8%, and you get 8% for your regular coins, and then they pay you 10%, no, 6% for your regular coins, and then they pay you 8% for your USDC or your stable coins, right? So like DeFi and decentralized financing is already here, wherein these banks are in trouble, family. They in deep shit, man. Because long as these cryptocurrencies, and what's funny is this, y'all, every day it's a new one coming out that's paying you these high interest rates. So when brother Leonard was talking about not using your money, using the money that they give you, where you just using their money, man, this is what it's all about. And this is why it's a difference. It's a difference in people that trade crypto, and it's a difference in people that do crypto. See, a lot of people just trade crypto, meaning they buy the assets and they use it for gains. So you buy them, you let it sit, right? And when the price go up, you sell it. That's just buying crypto. But the people that actually do crypto, meaning you do what the purpose of it is. I do what the purpose of crypto is meant to do. This is how you really corner the market, because now you're getting paid. So most people don't know nothing about doing crypto. Most of them just know how to buy the crypto, wait for it to go up, let me sell. They don't know about staking the crypto or getting paid that APY off the crypto, because they don't have people teaching them. You get what I'm saying? So, and this is why you have to have that tour guide. That's why I say that I'm the tour guide, and you're coming into crypto land, a land that you've never been in before. And you need somebody to guide you, to take you to all the tourist spots. I'm gonna take you here. I'm gonna let you see this. I'm gonna take you there, and I'm gonna make sure you get back home safe. Mine get back home safely. I'm gonna make sure you get out this land with some money in your pocket. that's I'm the tour guide, man. And that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to take people to this guide so they can get this money and come home. But the banks are slowly allowing crypto. And I'm gonna tell y'all, XRP is the banker's coin. And I don't want to say too much, but this is why they are suspending XRP in the United States. It ain't because of no damn SEC and that bogus charge of what the SEC is doing. It's a reason why they're coming after XRP, because banks now can have crypto nodes. They just was passed that banks can have nodes now. So they can mine crypto. So why all of a sudden XRP, which is a centralized cryptocurrency anyway, which belong in banks, in the United States, all of a sudden, we can't buy them or trade them. It's weird. It's weird to me that why I can't trade them. But the rest of the world can still buy them and trade them. Why in the United States? Because I done showed this on my channel plenty of times. XRP was never meant for the layman folks. XRP was meant for banks. It was meant for institutions. It was never meant for the people. It was meant for institutions. And now the institutions know that, they are trying to snatch it off the market. And because they're going to use it. And mark my words, it's already happening in these CDBCs. But look, y'all can jump in, man. I just wanted to say that because y'all took me right into decentralized finance, DeFi, man. with the banks and the poor interest rates. But the banks are doing that because of why? And see, y'all ain't telling where the banks are investing their money. See, the banks are investing their money in insurance. Because don't nobody want to talk about the insurance market, which mirrors the stock market. And that's the real market. If you really want to talk about where the money goes, it's the insurance market. That's where the banks are investing your money, in insurance. But a lot of people don't know that, man. And this is why we keep getting stuck. But it's too much information for us to get stuck now. So listen, because of Master U, I got me some Coca-Cola stocks. So I'm getting paid them dividends. And I'm about to get me some ANT when you was talking about. I already put my order in. Earlier today when I was talking to him. I'm putting my order in for my ANT stocks. I'm sure gonna get them. And that weed stock, I'm on it. Trust me. I'm gonna give me some of that one too. Because at the end of the day, you want to have money coming in any way possible that you can have it coming in. We want multiple streams of income to keep you and your family afloat. But y'all can jump in, man. I just wanted to say that though. So these DeFi banks is here. And matter of fact, let me show y'all one more thing. Clever. Let me share my screen. Because Clever is oh, hold on. I didn't even finish going down the crypto market. Well, hold on. Let me just go to Clever. Clever coin is a coin that is one of the ones where it's at a penny now. I had the 100 for 100K challenge, where if you spend $100, you get 100K of these. And if you get up to a 0, 1, like 3, something, 8, if you spend $100 at the time, if you get up to 0, 1, 3 something, you make $1,000 off your $100 investment in Clever. Clever, if you would have brought it when I first came up with the challenge. Now, Clever right now is at 0, 1. Like it's already at a penny. So the only thing you need to go up is like another 220,000 Satoshis. And you could have turned $100 into $1,000, man. Yeah. And just like that. Now what happened was Clever was just added on the KuCoin network. So now Clever can be traded on KuCoin. That's why the price is going up. So when I'm telling people about the PiCoin, there's a reason why the PiCoin is not listed on a network right now. It's not listed on an exchange. But at the end of 2021, 2022, they're going to put that coin on the exchange. Soon as the coins start going on the exchanges, the price will go up. So right now you can get this coin for free. 2 years from now, that coin will be worth something. And those that invested their time in hitting that button once a day, the only thing you're doing is signing in the app, hitting the button once a day. Those who done that gonna be smiling, while the other one's gonna be trying to buy the coin, and we'll be the ones selling it. Somebody asked, which exchange do you buy YOLO from? Can you get your Robinhood?
I don't know if you can get on Robinhood. I know you can get it off of Webull.
On Webull.
Yeah, you can get it off of Webull, definitely. Right quick, Brother Rich had mentioned something that I've been talking about probably with my buddies, just in case you guys want to know. And Brother said, I got to get with you because we're going to figure out another way to make some of this money. And then we talked about that disability.
Oh, yeah.
The military, yeah. See, I've already taken my final CMP, so I'm just waiting for my stuff to come on back. But one of the things that make us, that dictate our financial decisions, okay, and Brother Rich said this, is debt. How much debt are we in? All right. I mean, you think about cost of living. Okay. All right. You got to have car insurance. Okay. So that's part of your cost of living if you have a car, right? most places, unless you live in a big city where there's good public transportation, you pretty much have to have a car, right? So car payment. If you don't have a house, you renting, then you got rent. Okay. All right. So living, your car actually makes you money because that transports you back and forth to work. It's a tool. So you got to have that. Got to have it insured. Okay. Utilities, if you got gas, water, all that kind of stuff, you got to pay for that. Obviously food, obviously gasoline for the car, petrol for the car, those sorts of things. Where we get in trouble when it comes to debt is with credit cards, with useless things like multiple cell phones, okay, cell phone contracts, where you're paying, $150, $180, $200 damn dollars a month for cell phones that you're not making any money off of, right? I mean, it's okay to pay that, but if you make it, when you're making money off of it, you're not making money off of it. All it is debt. These television subscriptions, you fool around now, the cable companies, satellite companies is trying to, well, if you bundle, you can bundle and get all of this stuff for $75, $80. What they don't tell you is that's only for 1 year. And then after that year, it's going to jump up to about 180 something, depending on how many channels you got, 200, I cut the cord years ago. I can afford to pay for cable, but why am I going to do that when everything I want to watch on TV, I can watch? Matter of fact, I stopped watching a lot of TV, right? Because I'm trying to, become financially literate. So that means you don't have time to be watching television shows and all that kind of stuff, right? So my point is how much debt are you carrying? All right. So right now, me, myself, I have a car payment and I have a mortgage. Okay. My goal, all right, is to get it to where I pay my mortgage off and my car payment, and all I have is just pure cost of living. So what does that mean? When you have, let's just say you don't have mortgage or rent and a car payment, you can reduce your cover. You can increase the deductible on your insurance, reducing your payments, insurance payments. Why would you want to do that? Because if you're taking this money that you was paying rent and a car payment and put it to the side, all right, and say, okay, I'm gonna do 1 month. That's my deductible right there. Okay. Now you have your deductible covered. Okay. You save more money that way, right? So now what happens is you have a lot of people, we get in the place where, man, I got to make this much money a year. I got to have this much money a month. All right. Because I got all of these bills I got to pay. Not trying to say that you should live with less. What I'm trying to say is you should have to be paying less so that you can take the more that you have and you can invest it. You can do just like I pay this house off, right? I buy me another house. I fix my house that I live in up. I can rent it out. And now I have a property I'm renting that all I'm paying is taxes on. Okay. I live in a 3-bedroom, 2.5 bath, 2-car garage on about a 5 acre lot, North Carolina. I'm renting my house for $1,500. That's not unreasonable. But if I pay it off, that's like $15. I pay it off and I pay the taxes. I think my taxes is like $1,800 a year. I pay it off. I could just pay the taxes off completely without even doing an escrow. Taxes, homeowners. So now I'm just making that money. And I got an investment property where, I'm not in a situation where I got to pay mortgage and I got to worry about the people being late on the rent. Okay, that sort of situation. These are the types of things you can do when you decrease your debt. That's one of the most important. A lot of these people, well, I got to have this, I got to have that. I knew people back in the day that still had landlines. I'm like, wait a minute, okay. You got a landline, you have internet. Internet really has replaced, for those of us like me and Rich, we old enough to remember when telephones, you had, long distance, all that. Your telephone bill was anywhere from about $88 to $120 a month on the cheap side, right? If you didn't live, you weren't calling people out of town or anything like that, then you might have an 80-something, 70-something dollar, phone bill if you weren't using that much, right? Well, really, the internet took that place, right, of a landline. But you can do much more, all right? There's a few dollars more. If you got to have a phone in your house, just like me, I have a voice over protocol, a VoIP phone, okay, $12 a month, and that's including tax. And that way, anybody, I got an answering machine hooked up to it, so if it's people, my lawn care, my this, my that, they can call my house, prescriptions, medicines, all that. They leave a message on my answering machine, and I can deal with that, right? That's $12 a month. So I'm looking at my internet. I got the top internet. Okay, it's gonna cost. All I've done is replaced the landline from the 70s with the internet now, but I can do more. In the 70s, 80s, you had a landline. All you could do is make phone calls. Today, you have internet. You can make phone calls. You can make money. You can do all kinds of things. So it's a better investment that way. And I'm not paying the cable company, the satellite company, and I know ways of being able to watch whatever I want to watch, and none of it is illegal. So, like I said, these are things you have to think about. Typically, with a person, all right, is I can look at how much they make, and I say, okay, let me see if I can find you $200 to $300 a month that you could save, right? If you just did these things, okay? Because there's a lot of waste there, right? Even with your food, if you buy a bunch of processed food and overpriced stuff, buy some fresh food. Fresh food is cheaper, right? Yeah, you gotta cook it, you gotta eat it up, you gotta do this, you gotta do that, but it's better, right? Because it costs you less, right? So you make money, you save money that way. So my thing is, like I said, is that debt. That's the thing that we as a people really got to get a handle on. Is how do I decrease my debt? How can I decrease my debt to equity ratio? All right. How can I get my debt? A lot of times they say credit company wants your debt to be below 30%, right? Anything below 35% is good. Well, how do I get my shit below 10%? All right. Right now, my debt is at 4%. Okay. I wanted it 3 or 2%. I pay my house and my wife's car off. Hell, my debt is almost eliminated. It's 1%, right? Credit score shoots up. I got people calling me, but the biggest thing is now I freed up money so I can do these investments. I can do this, I can do that, and now I can create passive income. So now I'm making more money, right, to build wealth, and I'm not paying that much in debt. That's one of the things. Rule number one is being rich. All right. Rule number one is being rich. Never use your money to pay for shit. Either use money that you made, on returns for investments or somebody else's money, right? Because your money is what your money is designed. You have your money so you can make money. You can't make money if you're spending all your money and giving it away. So that's just, just want to, kind of highlight that, because like I said, the brother mentioned that, and this year that has been really heavy on my mind and my heart, seeing people, struggling with debt. I'm like, why are you paying this? Why are you paying that? Well, I gotta have. No, you don't have to have that. All right, sacrifice. If you're willing to get ahead, you got to be willing to give something up. Give something up in the beginning, sacrifice in the beginning. You'll adapt. When like I said, it's paying this money out. When you start, reducing your stuff, you start saving money or taking your money and doing this with it or doing that, or having an emergency fund, and you start saying, well, damn, I got $20,000, $15,000, $10,000 I done saved because I done did it. You won't miss whatever you was doing or paying money for, You'll be saying, well, damn, I don't miss that now, because that money, I can see where I'm saving money, and now I have money that I can go ahead and passively aggress. So while I'm sleeping, while I'm doing something else, even if I got a job, I'm working and making money, but then my money is making money. So, I got multiple streams of income coming in, and my money is growing. So, and like I said, debt kills that. Debt kills that. I'm done.
You so right. Hey, brother Richard, brother Master, y'all still up here?
Yes, sir, man.
Yeah,
Listening.
man, I'm still in here. I was waiting to get in.
Okay, yeah, y'all can jump in, man.
Just piggybacking off what the brother was saying about and this is just one point I wanted to highlight because I'm involved with a lot of groups about credit and how important, once again, it's hard to get the loan when your credit score ain't right if you're in your business and you're trying to get trade lines. But that's a whole, it's just so many levels to it. But what the brother was saying about when and I see it a lot in these groups, the person will pay off their car and then their credit score jump. Well, that's because you've now lost history. And that's one of the biggest things you can have on your credit report is history. So once again, man, the financial literacy that we offer, it teaches you about taxes. It teaches you about debt snowballing, whichever one you want to use. It teaches you about even making money, and it teaches you how to invest. And I'm just at the point where I'm trying to share with people that you need to have every tool at your disposal you can have. You need to have calculators so you can do quick functions and see what your return on your investment is, no matter what it is, because it's all about fractions and percents and giving your money direction. So, man, I've had a great night and put a lot on my mind. And I had a course the other night a friend was offering about multifamily housing. And just once again, man, we got to get to the point, and y'all know it's my birthday. I'm finna turn 52. I know Sid, he probably about 25 years old, so he got 25 years to build up in the crypto game. And we just need to respect these young people and this new technology out here. We got some old school veterans, that can teach you about some bonds and some dividends. And just actually, man, you need all of it. I need every one of those Bitcoins to see which one jump because I don't have time to guess which one is jumping. I just need to look at the account, see that one is jumping, and boom, I'll take a little bit of that. So like I say, I move in percent. So man, this has been great, and it has been over a year now, or coming up on a year, and I've known that I have grown. Little game I like to play with myself now is when I watch the stock market every day. I got a channel. I like Cheddar, but I watch them every day, man. And I to the point where I know every symbol that runs across the sticker. And it's just the more you are in it, the more you can see the movements. It's hard to track the movements if you never looking. They couldn't track the stars and didn't have a particular spot they was aiming to make their deductions. And that's how science works. You got to write it down and be able to go back to it or know when you got in that Bitcoin. So you won't be trying to go to 300 and you missed it out on 40 when 40 was actually great. When you understand they're getting 16. And one more thing I wanted to say in terms of this investment, what we really need to look at, because I'm in, like I said, a lot of groups, and one of these groups, and with GameStop, the shorting the companies and all of this right here. But man, we got to get to the point of understanding that we can invest in our 401ks. We can even invest in our HSAs. But it's rules. It's like chess. It's rules to the game, and you got to know the rules of the game to really win the game. But like I said, when you buying these stocks and they $8 a share on stocks, what you really trying to get is that 100. For some reason, when you hit 100 shares in one of these companies, something happens. I'm not going to tell you what I suspect, but I'm just telling you, you got to be in here seeing what's going on, but you have to be able to understand what they're talking about. You have to learn the lingo. And the only way you're going to do that if you're watching those reports on the news And why I like Cheddar, you know, they talk to the owners of these companies, and you get to the point where you see they all talking this same kind of language that we need in our cell. It's like a code language. You know, they watch Elon Musk and it say Dogecoin and the thing is bumping up. But if you don't know what Dogecoin do, you may never buy none. Or if you know too much, you might not buy none. It just really depends on you. And that's why I'm saying this thing is so individualized. It is not one size fits all. That's why you need financial literacy so that whatever opportunity passes in front of you, you will make the best decision. And that's the knowledge part that I'm encouraging you to get. So, hey, man, I'm going to put my tag, Richard Medley Jr. If you want to get up on your financial literacy for you, your family, and your kids to make a lifetime difference, hey, just holler at me because I got plenty of information I love sharing with my people. So, hey, that's my spiel, brother.
And this is I think I don't know if brother said who he get kicked out. I think he got kicked out.
I'm here. I'm here.
Oh, okay.
I'm just letting y'all go ahead.
Okay, now I was saying everything everybody's saying. It was all great and perfect, and I know sometimes to some people all this stuff may seem like, man, it's just a lot of work. I don't know where to start to do. I don't take X amount of money. I can probably guarantee you all of us have probably been in that situation in some shape, form, or fashion, whether it be one or I've been, I wasn't always smart with, with money or just, this wasn't always. I would definitely say this: if you want any particular type of change in your life, there has to be some type of sacrifice in order for the plant to really shine. It's got to first break through the ground, but there's a lot that happen in the ground, in the earth before it's birthed out. And if you really do believe, take the time to read and study and invest in you, as Brother Seth Haru. I remember he used to say this in every live is the greatest investment is the investment in yourself. Invest in yourself. Need like millions of dollars to do anything. As I said, a journey 1,000 miles, well, it begins with one step. So take your one step, whether it be as Brother Leonard did, working off on paying a credit card or buying, crypto or Bitcoin is like something like that. And I was like, well, look, I can't afford that much. I can afford to do $5 a month. Or things Brother Bishop was saying in terms of financial literacy, having like a savings plan. You may can't $4, $5, $600. You may can't do that, but all you can do is $1, $2. That compounds over time. So by every year, let's just say 1 month you can only do $1. Next month maybe you can do 5, or I think Brother Leonard was talking about cutting his cable. He cut his cable and said, okay, this $99 that I can save now. So that $99, I'm gonna take the extra 30, and I'm gonna save this now. I'm saving $31. Out of the end of it, you have $300-$400 saved, or $400 that you put on a credit card or some debt, whatever it is. All I'm saying is this: it's to bet on yourself. Bet on you. Before you bet on anybody else, bet on you and give yourself an opportunity to live the whatever life that you want to live. You ain't got to be rich. As long as you're happy, you're great. Now, I personally feel like some people, the love of money, I'm sorry, is the root of all evil. But I don't want to be, I'm saying, I don't want to be this great black person and I don't have enough money to send my kids to college, to take care of loved ones. I don't want to be. I want to be somebody who's in a financial situation in order to help, not just my people around me. That's what I want. And something else too that gave me a jewel is this: you really making millions upon millions of dollars. Imagine if you made $8,000 a month without getting out your bed.
Yeah.
You make 8,000, or you start with 1,000, but you making $10,000 a month based off the investment that you made. $10,000 a month is only $120,000 a year. And let's just say you have minimal debt. You don't owe nobody nothing. You make that money sitting on, that's passive income. That's my goal. That's where I want to be. To get, and it's not, people say, oh, that's a lot. $10,000 is not a lot of money. People do it all the time. But imagine you made that with hardly any debt. To me, that's wealth. That's true wealth. Why? Because true wealth gives you time. Whatever it is you want to do.
Yep.
So all you need is money to give you time that you want to live. So, but anyway, I thank you all for great words of wisdom. I appreciate you all, and that's my piece.
Okay. Well, fellas, I thank everybody. I thank y'all for coming. I was trying to see was anybody leaving in the comments in the chat. It was one brother that was asking questions, but they've been answered. So I appreciate y'all, man. We need to do it again. Let people know where they can find you, y'all. Y'all can let people know where they can find you at, how they can get in contact with y'all. And then we just end the show, family.
You can hit me, Leonard Walker, on Facebook. Just look up Leonard Walker. You see my picture there. Hit me up on Facebook. Just shoot me a message, and I'm here. You know, I can give people advice. And right quick before I go, just want to say happy birthday to Brother Richard. He's turning 52. So
happy birthday.
Happy born day. Happy born day.
Well, let's celebrate the brother's birthday. So.
Hey guys, I really appreciate that. And yes, you can catch me on Facebook. First and foremost, Richard Medley Jr. And shoot me a message in my little inbox and tell me what you're interested in, and we'll put you up on game. That's what we'll do. So, hey, man, I really appreciate everything, the words of encouragement, and just to see the growth in everybody, man. I can see it. And like I say, man, some of you brothers got 20 years. You can go from right here today. And the whole point is this right here, man. I'm telling you, at 52, man. I've been married 30 years. I done raised all my kids. It's just me and my wife right now. And we hoping this shit clear up so that we can start taking some trips. But man, the whole thing on everything, and why I preach the financial literacy, because it'll help you in your personal life, your spiritual life, you know, get stuff in balance. But man, the key is to never give up. Don't give up on your relationship. Don't give up on your kids. It's gonna be ups and downs. It's gonna be storms. It's gonna be pandemics. You're gonna have all of that in your life. It's like my son. I hate to put him on blast, but he took a real nice trip to Miami, and on the boat and kicking it with his girl. Will get back and they done broke up. And I'm like, man, them memories, you done spent all this money on these memories, and you can't even, you know, that person to roll up with and just talk about it again. So man, we waste so much because it's designed like that. So I just want to encourage us as a family to help end the wealth gap. The Bible says we suffer from lack of knowledge. And again, man, I just feel the key is having a firm foundation so that you won't panic, even in the midst of this storm we're in. So, hey, man, everybody be safe. Enjoy yourself. I'm going to kick it all weekend. Not like I used to, but man, it's just really a blessing to be here. You know, so man, I just want to keep encouraging people and keep inspiring people, and let's get these young brothers something positive and constructive they can do with their money. And if they can't make money, go out here and get you a trade so you can make money. I wish somebody would have told me, Richard, you need to be an electrician. You know, but man, life would have been so much simpler, and I would have saved my body a whole lot of wear and tear. But man, it's not too late. The point is to get started today.
All right, with that being said, family, go ahead, Master You.
You know, I'm not on Facebook, so you catch me on the live. Catch me on the live. My love, family.
All right, with that being said, family, peace. We love y'all. Why do? Catch y'all on the next video.